Yeah. They ain't believe me when I told them crypto was the future. Now they trying to get in, but it's too late. We've been stacking Marbit since day one. No banks, no middlemen, just power moves. Let's get it. Yeah.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back. We are live a little bit earlier tonight, as always. I feel like there is. I got bit today, man. I'm not even kidding. Like, I literally got bit by. It was either a mosquito or maybe it was a snake, or I don't know what it was, but it's really itching my leg. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome in. Take a seat, relax, chill out. We're going to get into all the things going on in the cryptocurrency market. The Dumperino is once again here, but we'll talk about that and why it's happened. Equally, by the way, if you were live with me the other night, I literally called this exact move. The only thing that hasn't happened is I thought we'd actually wick down and retest 112. We didn't retest the full 112. Looks like we may retest 112.7 unless there is something kind of crazy that happens, maybe over the course of the next 24 hours. But anyway, we'll sort of get into that. Like I said, we've come live a little bit earlier just to kind of hang out, chill out, see what's going on, get into everything and anything. Make sure you guys are dialed in. Make sure you're absolutely on point when it comes to this market. And more importantly, if you've got any questions, thoughts, views, opinions, and anything in between, then we'll try and answer it as well. Always important to kind of stay bullish in this market. But we'll say hello to a few people. Let everybody know that we are officially now live. And yeah, we're here for it, and we're going to be breaking it down. So yeah, we appreciate you first and foremost tuning in. And yeah, get to work. Make sure these things are happening, and it's going to be super bullish. Anyway, Mills is in the building. 37's here. Robert's here. Good to see you. As well as Tim, CJ, the JR, Chris Bendix, 𝗦𝗲𝗿𝗀𝗊𝗲. Good to see you. Swamp's in the building. What's going on? Brandon says, moths in the head. Please go easy, big nuts. What the hell? Sammy Silver, what's going on? Welcome to you. Tomato Pizza as well. Mark Noby's in the house. Welcome to you all. Yeah, it's like a rock hard lump on my knee as well. It's like the worst place possible to get a bite, but it is fine. It's fine. I'm not going to stress it. Tiberio, welcome. What's going on, pal? Welcome to you, as well as 37 Hopper and Mr. Swamp. Sean's in the building. What's going on, Shane? Always a pleasure to tune in. Much love from the DEOTC family. What's going on, Shane? Shane, how many NFTs have you minted out so far? Let us know, baby, in the chat. Good to see you, buddy, as always. And then over here to La Familia Madrigal over on TikTok. We appreciate you. Living, what's going on? Mr. Dragon Rider. Bosh, how's the boat trip going on? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Welcome to you, as always. We appreciate you. Vince, welcome to you as well. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And yeah, let's make sure we're super bullish. Let's make sure we're keeping it dialed in. We've got a lot to get into, as always, this evening, as you would expect. So yeah. Where's Crow going? I mean, hopefully to the freaking moon, baby. But yeah, we'll see. BlackRock did indeed dump Bitcoin and Ethereum today to the sum of around 600 million. We will definitely start to walk and talk that. 30% brother pre-sale starts Thursday. Nice. I like it. Might just have to head on over there and see what's going on Thursday live on the show. We'll definitely take a look at that for sure. I'm a gold NFT holder, by the way. Enjoying the vids, 37. Thank you, man. I'm enjoying your comments on each one of them. Yeah, they're. I did a more educational one this evening. Wasn't as well received as my Jerome Powell is stopping the crypto market from pumping. Anyway, but no, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everyone that's commenting on the videos. Massively helped out, by the way. We just ticked over 300,000 views for this last month, which is pretty bullish if you ask me. So yeah, keep up the good work, everybody, and I'll keep putting out some content that I think is going to be well received and good. So, yo, 2bit, why are you crashing the market? Well, BlackRock sold an absolute fortune in terms of Bitcoin and ETH. So yeah, we will get into all of that as you would expect over the course of the next hour. But let's take a look at the Bitcoin charts. And TikTok, as always, I appreciate you, but I'll see you in a sec. You're off to go and look at the charts as well. So there you go. So this move's playing out exactly as we expected here on the 12-hour chart. We talked about this last time we were live. The breakdown on this retest here at 112, we saw the bounce, and I said we would go one of two ways. If you remember, I said we'll push up here, and then if we saw the break, we will continue to go to the upside. We didn't. We actually got rejected on that break. Therefore, we came back. Now, I actually thought we might have held on to that 114 range, but obviously BlackRock dumping $600 million worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum is not going to help. So we got this, obviously this retest of the low range, back to the upside, again, onto this 113. And then I predicted we come all the way down, retest this 112 line again. I don't know why I can't draw straight lines, by the way. Is there like another tool I can use that just like draws straight lines as opposed to does this kind of weird thing? Is it like something I can use here? Anyone know? Info line? No, I don't want to use info line. Just seems like it's just like super annoying. Or maybe I use highlighter. Maybe highlighter is way better, actually. Maybe highlighter is way better. Yeah, that's going to be way better, actually. Let's do 8. Yeah. Can we go even lower than 8? No. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I mean, it's a little bit big for my liking, but we can make highlighter work way better than that stupid line that we were using. Right, let's try that again. So, we talked about this the other night. We talked about why this move... I'm still doing it, man. I can't just draw a straight line. Anyway, why this move was important. Then, obviously, the retest to the upside. And then we was expected to come down before, in my opinion, blast off. Now, the reality is this could be BlackRock just repositioning themselves in the expectation of a further push to the downside. If you look at some of the macros, things like MACD trending down, as well as some of the wider macros. Now, there has been some pretty bullish news in the last couple of hours. We'll break that down for you as always. But yeah, no surprise on this move. Now, what you could argue is that if we can close this candle up above around 113.271, you'd say, well, maybe that kind of confirms a slightly more optimistic move. However, take the top to the bottom. What you can see here is 115.029 will be where I'd be looking to break with 382 Fibonacci. Would sort of give us a bit of strength back to the upside. You can see here the 236 at 113.800 is a pretty strong line. So if we can get back above 236 Fibonacci, 113.800, that would probably be a pretty solid move. Likewise, maybe over the course of the next 2, that would be a good. Equally, we could absolutely come back down and retest this range down here. It wouldn't be out of the realms of a possibility at around $112,000. So we do need to be mindful of that. Sidecoin, $13.99 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, my man. Appreciate you. Kelly's in the house. Well, and we appreciate that. Lucky's here. What's going on, pal? Tim Shea in the building. Mr. Cheese, welcome. So, yeah, this is the move currently on Bitcoin. This is going to be the important one. What is going to happen with this? Do we see further downside momentum? 4-hour chart, by the way. Again, you can start to see this playing out a little bit more favorably to where we have been. And this could therefore become the support line that we've been looking for. So the candle body becomes more important, but that basically could be the support that we come in. So you can see we retested the candle body here that closed. Likewise, broke through with volume and then a strong move to the upside. Retest here on the candle support with a bounce. Again, this is the key bit. So this next hour for me is going to be pretty interesting. Here's the hourly chart. So you can see this line becoming quite strong in terms of resistance and that bounce off the lower range. So volume coming back in. Likewise, we've got a little bit more uptick when it comes to the MACD and the RSI. 30 minute looks all right, 15 minute as well. So higher time frames, probably more important. But again, market structure feels pretty solid on Bitcoin right now. And I, for one, am not particularly worried. Look at the weekly charts, by the way. Everything playing out pretty favorably as to what you would expect. You could argue the same being said for Ethereum. Could we see push down 3,500 again and a retest on this key level? Maybe. I kind of don't feel like it will though if Bitcoin doesn't come back down. So ETH moving solidly again to the upside. And then likewise, when you look at some of these other altcoins, they are all playing out very, very favorably as well, which is good news as well. Charles, what's going on, pal? Welcome. Everyone's like, oh my God, who's this guy? We were looking at the chart, man. Chris, what the hell, Patrick? What the hell is that? Don't message anyone if they don't know what they're talking about. Gotta be careful. People are out for your cryptocurrency and want to take it for free. You gotta be careful, all right? You gotta be careful. So, any idea why we are down again? Chris, yes, BlackRock and Ethereum and Bitcoin sold 665 million. Yeah, be mindful, by the way, if people are asking you to DM them, if people are like, oh, hey, I work for 2bit, no one does, I'm not going to DM you. Don't DM anyone. Just ask me the question. I'll try and answer you, all right? Got to be careful out there. People want your crypto and they don't want to pay for it, all right? Important. So, yeah, we saw BlackRock. The question isn't necessarily that BlackRock have sold. The question is why. That's what we need to ask ourselves. And we'll try and answer that as we go through tonight's show. FJ, it's like Michael J. Fox is drawing your lines. I mean, wow. Wow, FJ, straight in there. Right, Solana doing something similar. Although I caught a very nice Solana play earlier on, which is nice. Made 8 sol. Oh, yeah, baby. Cardano holds up. XRP down 295. BNB, Algorand. Everything's taken a massive dump. Massive push down on Aerodrome Finance. If anyone was interested in grabbing that dip. Jasmine down 7. As well as AIOZ and many others, big dumps. Bonk, if anyone was still looking at maybe getting that, it has officially hit the lower resistance line that I was talking about here. So maybe we see this kind of breakthrough. I don't know. It just as wick through. We'll see where this closes. But again, you know, I talked about this yesterday. Came down perfectly. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, TikTok, look at this. Came down and retested this lower range line. And then we've got things like Pepe, etc. Pump fund back above 3s. Looking like this might go into some sort of whoop, crazy cup and handle. Imagine that would be pretty wild. But and then the rest is the stock market down as well. So again, macro news driving markets down. Look at this, Coinbase now down to 635. The bubble may have popped, everybody. We're going to freaking zero. Got to also always that in the back of your mind that we might actually be heading to freaking zero. So yeah, pretty bad if you ask me. Pretty bad. Yeah, it is what it is. So yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. That's life, isn't it? That's just the markets we play. And the question though is we got to go back up or not? Are you in H-bar? I'm not. But I'm looking for an entry maybe. So there's a couple of coins I want to get into. H-bar, definitely. And I did a video on that as well. So definitely kind of worthwhile thinking about that one. And then the other one I'm looking at is trying to get into a bonk position as well. But I'm waiting to see what happens in the market. The next 24 hours will be pretty critical. But yeah, H-bar, maybe if you're looking for an entry, you'd be looking at maybe 22.8. That looks like it's going to be a solid run. Breakdown completely, maybe 19 if you were feeling super bearish. But yeah, 22.8 would be probably a good entry point if you can get into H-bar at that. That would be a pretty solid move on that. And I think would be probably worthwhile, yeah, trying to wick that as a potential. But again, not financial advice. So looking like a bear market could be here for a while. No, GTR. No, bro. I mean, I know people want to tell you that it's a bear market, but there isn't, right? We're 113.6. We just had some crazy news. A US Securities and Exchange Commission officially announcing that liquid staking activities are non-defined as basically not securities. Now, there's a couple of things here that we need to work through, right? One is FTX, baby. I'm kidding, by the way. But there are some things going on, and this is where I think markets are being shaken out. And this is where you kind of get into this narrative of going, why did BlackRock sell so much Bitcoin and Ethereum today? Why did they sell it? Well, a couple of things to think about. The SEC just announced that basically certain liquid staking activities are totally fine. Let's quote this. The liquid staking activities as defined below in connection with protocol staking do not involve the offer and sale of securities. Now, what does this mean? This basically means that staking contracts are fine. They are not deemed a security, therefore they can be offered according to providers and involved in the process of minting, issuing, redeeming staking receipt tokens as described in the statement. Basically, ETFs can now offer staking. They just need to get those ETFs, again, firmly approved, which I think, once again, is pretty bullish, if you ask me. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy if you think about it. Kind of pretty interesting as you kind of walk through it. And, yeah, I'm certainly in a kind of crazy world that this might just become one of the busiest and craziest amounts of Bitcoin and XRP and Ethereum move that we have seen, right? So this could be pretty wild. This also, therefore, in my opinion, unlocks the ability for staking as well as anything else. So, you know what I mean? It's going to be pretty wild. It's going to be pretty crazy. And I think we are one step nearer to an Ethereum staking ETF. Now, the question you've got to ask yourself is 2-bit. Who is going to get it first? Well, there is two frontrunners when you come to this, and they are BlackRock and they are Fidelity. And there is no surprise that we saw massive sell-offs on BlackRock today, and we also saw some sell-off on Ethereum for Fidelity. In my humble opinion, if people even care, right? In my humble opinion, this is them positioning themselves for an ETF launch next week, right? This is my opinion. This is my where I'm going to sit. I think we will get our first Ethereum-based staking ETF conversion next week. And I think this is why BlackRock are doing it, because when you break down some of these other moves, pro shares don't care about staking when it comes to Ethereum, right? They're just like, whatever, we don't really care, right? Couldn't give a monkeys. You've also got people like Grayscale. We know Grayscale aren't intending on doing it. They're trying to convert their funds. And some of these others, ARK21 aren't doing it. We know that. One of the others, VanEck, yes, we know they are going to do it, as well as a couple of others. So I personally think that's where I get to. And I think that's absolutely what we'll see over the course of this week. But this is bullish, by the way. People aren't talking about it enough. And I think it's pretty bullish news if you ask me. Also, I think worth noting, and I sort of did a video on this, but I thought I'd just double back down on it. The fact of the matter is we're going to see a lot of people at the... sorry, I just need to send this message. Right, good. Sorry about that. So yeah, look at this. This is going to be pretty interesting. And so BlackRock is selling their customers. So their customers are selling, basically. Their customers are getting out of those positions, which, remember, these can be anyone from, these could be anyone from doctors or investment funds or whatever it is. So it isn't necessarily BlackRock selling their own portfolio. This is actually just their customers wanting to sell. So pretty obvious. What's going on, Holmes? Good to see you, man. Some dumb trucker says, I keep people saying it's happening. Yeah, I look at the market and almost every coin is down 2 to 4%. Yeah, it is. Understand, though, bull markets aren't just straight up parabolics. They have to go up in phases and they have to go up in stages. So, yeah, I think this is just another one of those moments in time. And it's playing out, I can't be annoyed at the market. I'm like, we literally called this live on the stream 3 days ago. It's played out perfection to how we predicted it. So you're pumping it 2-bit. Are we? Yeah, we are. Look, Bitcoin's on its way up. So again, if you're not bullish enough, then you should absolutely be smashing that like button. You generally know that we can pump the market here on the 2-bit crypto channel if you guys get involved. But anyway, you guys are putting me off. Look at this. A couple of very interesting people here. BlackRock, Fidelity, NASDAQ, BNY, Citi, CME, and DBS all going to be at the Ripple Swell event. Could be pretty interesting as that starts to build out. More importantly, how that tokenization on XRPL is getting bullish as well. So keep your eyes peeled because it's starting to get wild. Now, further, Ripple National Bank. Here is the organization item intended to organize and operate a national trust bank. I brought this down in a full video talking specifically about it. What's interesting is Brad Garlinghouse is not labeled on this. More importantly, though, obviously he is the gaffer when it comes to a Ripple, but it says there that the National Bank Trust will following title Ripple National Trust Bank. And then you've also got that their main office will be at that particular number there as well. I'm not going to go into the details of it. If you want to go and have a look at it, go and have a look at it. But yeah, pretty interesting. It is happening, by the way. The official Ripple Bank is sooner to come rather than you think. And I think this is going to be a pretty big deal as well. So what's going on, Vaughn? Good to see you, man. Edusa's in the building. It's like I wasn't talking to you about 10 seconds ago. What's good, buddy? What's good? Sorry, gang, it's been about 3 months since I've been watching you live. Good. I like it. I like it. I mean, Holmes obviously gets on his high horse instantly when you come in and are like, yo, what's going on, bro? The Endusa, and what's your point here? Shut up, Holmes. All right. He's coming back after 3 months. Sorry, too bad. I've been missing out for the 3 months. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then you see this is your problem, Holmes. You're like, oh, Mr. Shea. Oh, Tim, my good friend. Endusa, shut the fuck up. What's going on, bro? Man, I'm feeling pretty bullish this evening. I don't know why. I'm only kidding, Holmes, by the way. I'm only kidding. Right. So yeah, this is pretty interesting as we play this out. Okay, enough of the news. Let's get in some charts, baby. Look at this. Look at these. Hi, cheese. Look at this. This is an exciting and slightly luminous chart, which I thought would be good for the old eyes. See if everyone's kind of dialing in. All right. I mean, that's fair enough, Hubs. That's absolutely fair enough. Yeah, another crap day. No crypto. Boom. Dead summer. Oh, come on, Binzy. Turn that frown upside down and let the sun shine into your life. Let's go. We're dancing on TikTok to get those followers. Anyway, Bitcoin addresses over the year. Now, interesting, 2024 to 2025 tells you exactly a story that we've seen so far, that basically we still don't have the retail adoption that many people want. What we do know is that institutions are coming in. Understand this, by the way, that when you've got someone like BlackRock buying as part of their ETF, they are simply just buying it, right? It's not like separate individuals. This is the difference between an ETF fund and, say, something like them just buying it and custodying it themselves. What you can see, though, is relative. It is a flat year-on-year performance. 2024, 2025 means that we haven't actually accumulated any further Bitcoin as you walk through this. Top one being 0.01, the middle being over 0.1, and the second one is under 1. So I think this is kind of interesting as this kind of plays out. And more importantly, therefore, how this kind of works as well. So, yeah, pretty interesting. And that's fine. Sorry. So I'm just really winding someone up. So yeah, pretty interesting as this kind of plays through. Once again, people aren't really buying any Bitcoin. We see kind of institutions. If you go to kind of the bigger end as an example, which is where you've got balances over 100 Bitcoin. You can actually see that this is now starting to skyrocket. The orange line being the addresses. You can see here over the course of the last couple of months, actually, this has started to tick up in terms of, it's probably difficult to see on this chart, actually. But you see this kind of tick up here from where we were back before, which means that big wallets are starting to accumulate. Again, you can see this kind of playing out over 1,000 Bitcoin as well. So some of these higher amounts are stacking more and more Bitcoin, which could only be favorable longer term as we sort of play through. The bottom end, though, which is where you would expect retail, we're not seeing it, okay? So this is 1 Bitcoin. We actually see this declining. This tells us that right now with this sell-off is purely, once again, short-term holders. If you are getting shaken out your bags, I apologize. Again, point 1, when you start to get into things like 10 Bitcoin, well, the reality is they're not selling, right? So anything under 1 Bitcoin, we're actually seeing people sell. Over that, yeah, not so much, right? Not so much. So I guess it's important to just kind of think about how that one plays through. Now, more importantly as well, the slow grind up before the massive breakout. Support resistance, we've been talking about this for a while on the one-day chart. Again, this kind of aligns to here. Once again, by the way, we're at 113, nearly 800. So Bitcoin is definitely having a little bit of a rally, which is kind of good news. So the fact of the matter is lots of people are predicting the same sort of thing that we have been discussing and that we've certainly been kind of dialed into in terms of this market and how this is kind of played out. So, you know, hopefully this is going to happen pretty soon. And then Crypto Rover, as always, telling us what I just told you, which is basically whales are buying the Bitcoin dip. And they do generally most times. Long-term holders, if you look at what's going on with it, it's pretty obvious. And making sure that we're all in. So, yeah, all good. By the way, everybody, make sure you do hit that like button if you're brand new as well. Hit that subscribe button. We're live 6 days a week, dialing you into the market more than ever before. So, yeah, just show a little bit of love. And if you're here on TikTok as well, by the way, just tap that screen. Massively helps out the channel as always. We appreciate it. Oh, mate, did I get that? It was like a big fly that was going to come and try and get me like the other night when it just flew into my face. Moneybags, what's going on? Look at the chart. The Saudis invested today per 𝗥𝗲𝗹𝗁𝗁 in his tweet, and the price doubled. What price doubled? What price doubled? It wasn't the price of Bitcoin, bro. So we had decline in BTC cycles over as we now seem to be Wall Street driven, and also, well, we're not. Well, we are at the minute Wall Street driven, but you would expect this to pivot. Bear in mind, if you just look at the cycle, Bitcoin pumps. And then ETH and altcoins move afterwards. The reality is we've probably got some more gas in the tank for Bitcoin. Bear in mind, we haven't even started cutting rates yet. I mean, holy shit, way out for that. It's going to be pretty crazy. But yeah, this is obviously big news. And like I said, when you look at some of the more macro statements, everything's kind of playing out all right. I mean, you look at Fear and Greed Index, that's kind of all right. You look at a number of other coins, that all looks all right. So yeah, all pretty bullish indeed. 𝗥𝗲𝗹𝘁𝗲𝗱, what's going on? Appreciate you. XRP, yeah, we touched on XRP a little bit. Probably a bit disappointed it's at 295, but again, broke down. We're probably going to come down, retest 289 if this market doesn't start to warm up a little bit, and then probably come back to bounce. Maybe off a slightly lower range. Even that 285, I think, is probably where we get to before a push. XRP, I got 8,000, so a bit invested. Nice, Christoph. Yeah, I think you'll probably do all right with that, bro. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine, especially when you look at what's going on with the banking and stuff. It's going to be crazy. What's the scoop on Pump Fund? Looking for a moonshot soon. Yeah, well, it's on a slightly further uptrend. So yeah, which is kind of good. So long, if you did me so wrong, I don't want to go on living in what? So oh, I don't, Justin. Sometimes you confuse the hell out of me. Stargazer, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. I still am in an XRP long trade, and I still am in a Bitcoin long trade as well. So again, I'm going to wait and see how they play out, but I'm still, you know, bullishly optimistic that we're going to get some pretty good news. And I mean, you look at some of this news coming in right now, it's pretty good, if you ask me. Just people are, you know, people are nervous about what BlackRock is doing. Because look, if they decide they're going to dump a couple of billion Bitcoin, it might get a bit tasty. It might get a little bit tasty. Equally, though, that could be the fuel that spikes retail investment to come into the market. So, you know, we could see what happens with that. We could say, wow, 420 came in and just deleted Curtis's messages. Wow. 420 just like flexing his moderator status. Might have to take that off you, bro. Just come in, just yeets Curtis's messages. I mean, come on, what's that about? What's that about? He literally just said 420 and you're like, nope, no messages. Get the hell out of here. How's your weekend been? I've been away golfing for 3 days. What's going on, Johnny? Golf is literally my worst sport. I can't think of anything worse than playing golf. With most sports, you can kind of get the concept of it. Golf, it's literally like trying to learn a different language to me. But yeah, I hope you are, buddy. Any opinion on CRV chart-wise? It looks great. Thanks. We'll take a look at the DeFi section, which will be in about 18 minutes. So stick around and we will get into it. Just got back and bought 50 Chainlink. Nice. I think that's not a bad shout, actually. Not a bad shout. Right. Let's get into the news for the day, and then we'll take your questions and look at some charts. So, Vitalik, I mean, he hasn't said anything for a while. He's got, you know, some thoughts around where he needs to get to, but he's now going to change the structure of Ethereum. Come on, Vitalik, what the hell? Ethereum co-founder Vitalik is making headlines with his proposal for radical reform on the network fee system. Ooh, now you got me listening, Vitalik. Basically, he's proposing co-author and research Andreas 𝗥𝗲𝗿𝗁 suggest implementing a single maximum fee limit system across all resources rather than requiring users to set separate fee limits for each network resource, such as compute, storage, and data when sending a transaction. This structure would allow for dynamic fee calculation and it'll be more efficient resource utilization. Basically, we're going to make fees on Ethereum even cheaper. Now, bear in mind, ETH fees are as low as they've ever been. For many of you guys that have been around in like 2021, or you tried to buy some NFTs in 2021 and it was like, oh my God, I'm going to pay $160 to try and do this transaction. ETH fees are literally microscopic. 198 is an average, and that's a pretty busy time, by the way. 198 is pretty busy, but man, I know like $100 swaps, $50 swaps. Like people were swapping like $400 in the 2021 DeFi craze. It was crazy, but ETH fees are nominal. Again, compared to Solana-based chain, all of that, yes, they are expensive, but you know, they're working hard on ETH Layer 1 to try and make it worthwhile. Try and make it worthwhile as well. So, yeah. 420, stop deleting messages. Like, what the hell is wrong with you, bro? Like, stop it. Stop it. You've been here. You've said 4 things and deleted 3 messages. Jesus. Had over 3K MYX finance. Safe to say, I'm happy today. Man, I hope so. I haven't seen it, and I don't know what it is, but it sounds good. Let's see if Stream Elements roast him again. Hope so. Hope so. This 420's trying to end the channel. Get out of here, 420. But yeah, this could be good news. I mean, obviously, we've had a lot of upgrades to ETH Layer 1. This could obviously play out. And, you know, it's going to be pretty bullish, I think. Which, yeah, fingers crossed, we'll get absolutely maxed on it. Oh, my God. Hold on a minute. I need to sort some sort of internet connection out here. My phone keeps deleting its internet connection. Anyway. I am a long-time sub. Brian is a huge opportunity for the subs. No joke. Just Loco is pushing it. Yeah, I feel like we talked about Brian before. But yeah, stick around. We'll look at it in the DeFi section for sure. Right. What else is going on in the world of cryptocurrency? Well, Russia prepares now to boost its cryptocurrency amid rising tensions. Russia once again coming in. So China are coming. Russia are coming. And people still think we're in a bear market. Like, get the hell out of here. Nadal, what's going on, buddy? Mike, hey, I'm doing good. Thank you. So the reality is that Russia is looking to bringing a big position when it comes to the cryptocurrency markets. The fact of the matter is the ongoing crypto decline aggravated by secondary tariffs could reverse the inflation concerns exacerbated by tariffs, and the fact of the war hopefully will be done so as well. So this could be very, very bullish. I'm very optimistic for where we're going to get to in the markets. And I, for one, I'm hoping to see some very positive news. And look, Russia generally signals a good market position. If they get in, then, you know, it's normally pretty good news. If they don't, then, yeah, I just need TikTok. I'll be back in a second. I just need to do something really, really quickly because it's all getting a bit weird. And hopefully we do this. Where are you, TikTok? I'm just trying to sort the internet connection out. It's going and I see like everyone just like leaving. So bear with me. Right, there we go. Let's connect to this. There, right. We should be good now. We should be good, TikTok. All right. So just hold out for a hero. Good. Okay. Right. We are getting somewhere. Man, it's all a bit complicated this evening. Where are the moderators at? So yeah, Russia getting into the markets. Bear in mind, they do it every single bull market. They do it every single time the market looks like it's a little bit cooked. And yeah, like Russia is basically looking to get into the markets. Watch out. I don't think they'll announce anything. There'll be no like big hurrah, like, oh, Russia buys $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. So yeah, it's pretty interesting as well. So yeah, we'll see. Any news on the what? I don't even know what that is, bro. I don't even know what it is. Right, let's continue on. Cubic, yeah, Tim talked about that. Right, Coinbase is now raising capital to buy Bitcoin. Again, people think we're in a bear market. Coinbase makes a $2 billion Bitcoin move, and it is the first company to do this. Obviously, they are a registered broker, if you like, but they now plan to raise $2 billion through a special convertible bond offering to potentially purchase Bitcoin. This could be pretty big, actually. And actually, if you think about it, they can just float more shares on the market and raise capital through that way to go buy Bitcoin, which will be pretty interesting. This will be separate to their offering, but could absolutely bolster the market. The fact here of the matter, you've got an exchange that's already dialed into cryptocurrency that's now going to try and raise money to basically become a part-time Bitcoin treasury company as well, which is almost insane. And yeah, could be pretty interesting. If this happens, Coinbase will be the first company in the S&P 500 to purchase Bitcoin using funds from a bond offering. This could signal a absolute tidal wave of many people trying to get into this market as well. So yeah, could be pretty good news if you ask me. Obviously, I thought the stream had stopped. Yeah, I'm just trying to connect all the internet stuff that I need to connect. It's all been a while, really. So I have a hard line running to my computer, but I don't for my phones and stuff, and the Wi-Fi is not the best. Did you know Cuba used Bitcoin? Well, you know. Cool. I don't even know what you mean, guys. No, I don't know either. Anyway. Right, Ondo Finance, by the way, we've been talking about Ondo Finance for a while, is now set to build Wall Street 2.0 on, guess where? Ripple's XRP ledger. Again, I talked about this 18 months ago and said, watch out, like, you're going to see this kind of massive move. XRPL is going to be like at the forefront of it all. But Nathan Ullman, the founder and the CEO of Ondo Finance, laid out his firm's strategy to bridge the gap between institutional finance and blockchain. Basically talking about Wall Street 2.0, offering 24/7 accessibility and efficiency of DeFi. So again, we talked about this before. US Treasuries being offered 24/7 to the retail market is pretty big, right? It's pretty big. So yeah. Good news. Good news if you ask me. Can you please say happy birthday to my bro Nick 𝗥𝗲𝗃? Big 40. Of course I can. Nick, let's go. Let's go, Nick 𝗥𝗲𝗃. Big foot, man. 40s, honestly, 40s all right. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. 40's fine, all right? I'm 42, by the way. Just letting you guys know, by the way, in 23 days, FYI. FYI, back end of August. So if you guys want to, you know, wish me happy birthday, you can. Not yet, though. Not yet. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think I said it enough with my accent that it's not the other ways. Who is that? Right, get him banned. Get him banned. This is why I don't look at YouTube, by the way. This is why TikTok's better. Just saying, right? Just saying. I'm surprised Tuba didn't change that. Well, I think there's a few of you actually that have it coming up. So yeah, I think it's fine coming up as well. So yeah, pushing 114. Let's go, baby. Oh yeah, look at this. 113,867. Keep tapping that like button, everybody. We already got 33 likes on YouTube. You guys need to absolutely sort it out. I'll give you 10x. Thanks, GT. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Right. Anyway, Ondo Finance looking pretty bullish. And yeah, what is Ondo at today? 91 cents. Okay. And then ETFs we've covered off. So yeah. 2-bit, can you do a shout out for my mate? He's 52 today. Yeah, welcome. Happy birthday to Obi's mate. Which is good. Shabs, good to see you, man. Welcome, Fox. What's going on? Good silo. Appreciate it. Ali G says pushing 114. We're bullish on that. We are bullish. The only problem we've got, like I said, is these ETF outflows, which we'll see what the debate looks like. Now, we'll look at the pre-market shortly. Remember, we've had two very interesting days. First day pre-markets looked terrible. Market pushed up. Second day pre-markets looked decent, and the market's dumped. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that one, by the way, and see what happens, right? See what happens. So, yeah, good. Can you do a shout out for me, Nan? Oh, my God. No. What's going on, Stu? What's going on? Can you do a shout out for me, Deaf Nan? Yeah, of course I can. Of course I can. I'm bullish on your Deaf Nan anyway. Right. Good news. Okay, we'll keep a little eye on what's going on here in the markets. Again, pushing back up. This may have become the bottom, which would have been a little bit higher than maybe we got, which, look, could absolutely play out more favorably than we've seen. And, yeah, hopefully we start to see this kind of push up to the upside. So, yeah, good news, if you ask me. Good news for sure. And yeah, I guess we'll sort of see. It'd be nice if we can get back above this 114.1. I mean, we feel like we're going down another 1,000 every single day, but you know, if we can get kind of above that, I'd be pretty happy where we get to with that. For sure. For sure. Don't forget, by the way, make sure you dialed into the markets. Make sure you dialed into the channel as well. We're trying to make sure that you can get all of your up-to-date alpha and everything else. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button. Definitely worth it. Definitely be worth it, in my opinion. So, good. We can take a look at the DeFi market, by the way. Here is your opportunity. If you've got any coins or you are dialed in on a particular DeFi player, let me know. Let's talk about it. There is some pain out there, though. Let me tell you, DeFi is not a nice place right now. Not a nice place right now. Ian says, do you think there will be some XRP FOMO running on to the 15th of August? Yeah, maybe. I still think it's loads of speculation, that 15th of August. I still think it is. I mean, I know it's meant to be the end of the SEC Ripple case. I'm going to throw it all out. But, I mean, it's changed that many times that I feel like it's an overhyped news story. I'm going to try and keep close to it and see what we can find. But, yeah, we'll see. It's my day. Come on, Tomato Pete. Get a grip, bro. Get a grip. Oh, dear. Ali G said, I mentioned FWOG yesterday. It's had a good day. Nice. We'll take a look at that in a minute for sure. Tubik, can you do a shout out to Nope? No, can't. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, it's not worth even worry about whether the Ripple case is coming to an end or not, because it feels like it's not, and it feels like it'll just continue. So, right, anyway, let's have a look at FWOG. This top one. Oh, it's nice. Up 14%. Look at that. $43.8 million market cap. Whoa. Although, I mean, it looks like it's way below its all-time high. In fact, it's way below its all-time high. What is that? Like 99%. 93% down. It's a pretty old chuckarino down. But yeah, it is what it is. Do you think that... Oh, I said that, didn't I? Yeah. So, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. We will see. We will see. And, yeah, FWOG looks pretty decent, in fairness. FWOG looks pretty decent, if you ask me. So, yeah. Sorry, I am distracted because I'm trying to do something else that I just need sorting right now. And, yeah, it's proven to be a bit annoying, actually. Proven to be a little bit annoying. Are you still bullish on Casper? Do you, as in the C Casper or the K Casper? You ran out of birthday cards. Yeah, I'm literally sending myself a message. Caroline's still into my DMs. I mean, I am wearing the FTX shirt today. High pitch keyboard. I'm sorry. Yeah, do you know why the keyboard's high pitch? It's actually a gaming keyboard because I thought I was going to make it as a Fortnite Pro. Turns out I'm no good at that, and I might as well stick to crypto. Obviously, let's just have the next half an hour in silence. It's quite nice. I mean, that's true as well. Yeah, too bad you've not mentioned your DMs lately. Not updated us. There's not anything exciting going on in my DMs. Trust me. Trust me. I think there was some in there the other day, actually. Thing is, I can't show some of it because some of it is actually important. You know, when you've got like, you know, Binance messaging you like, yo, Tupi, what's going on, bro? And you're like, oh, man. You know, so, you know, I have to be careful. You know, some of these are worth it, look. You know, Emma and Daphne. I mean, Daphne Huang, I'm not going to tell you about Daphne, but all I'm going to tell you is that she thought she'd come over and introduce herself. Which is fine, Daphne. I'm cool with you introducing yourself. Absolutely fine. They're my current DMs, by the way. So, yeah, nothing too exciting and nothing I'm going to show you guys. It all goes silent. It feels like it's frozen. I'm sorry, right? It's because I'm doing this. You should never do two things at once, right? Anyway. Right, DeFi market. Chill House looking pretty bullish, by the way. Again, that was on the dip yesterday. I don't know if anyone grabbed it, but that now starting to push back up. Feels like that's got some really nice market structure to it as well. So, You know, volume at 5 milli looks pretty solid, and we could absolutely see Chill House start to go. Maybe this is the next big one. I don't know, not financial advice. I'm just saying that that's what's happening in the chart, but that one looks pretty good. We talked about Pengu yesterday as well. This continues to dump. So again, I drew this line the other day, if you remember, at the 3018 line. This might actually wick all the way down to this point. This could be an interesting entry if you were looking at that maybe on Pudgy Penguins, given what they've got coming. Thoughts on HBAR? Yeah, I talked about it earlier on. Brick Boffin. Pretty bullish. Lots of stuff coming on that platform as well. Again, they've done some big investments into AI and DeFi, so watch out. Particularly DEX protocols, actually. So yeah, I think HBAR is going to be... Yeah, I'm looking for a position in HBAR. I talked about it right at the very start. Hopefully we can get into that. By the way, Bitcoin 113912. So yeah, Bitcoin on the move back up again, which is good news. We're looking for that price target, 114,188. That's what we're looking for, a break above that. What else did we look at on here? Pepe we looked at yesterday. There was one more. I can't think what it was. Anyway, what did you guys want me to look at? If you've got any coins you want me to take a look at, any plays you got into, anything that you're like, man, should I be in, out, or shake it all about? Let me know. We'll take a look at it for sure and see what is going on. Just seeing if there's any news coming down. So Microsoft strategies metrics are down. Sharplink acquiring 264 million ETH. I think that was the other day, actually. I don't necessarily think that was today. Jupe, what are you doing? Users found 450 on Jupe portfolio. That doesn't make any sense. Grok by X AI is dominating the new 𝗥𝗲𝗹𝘁𝗲 AI game arena. No one cares. And Monica Long has once again gone bullish on something else. Can't remember what it is. So yeah, thanks for the follow up. Appreciate it. But yeah, HBAR, watch out for it. I think HBAR will be good. Brian on Pulse Chain. Okay, we'll have a look. Let's have a look. Brian on Pulse Chain. I mean, here, is it this one? No. Is it literally called Brian? Do I need to put the $ at the start of it? No, you can't put the $ at the start of it. I've seen Brian on, is it Base? I saw Brian on Base, which was looking pretty bullish. I mean, it probably still is. $3.68 million market cap. And actually, wow, actually kind of making a bit of a move. Its volume is dreadful, though. I mean, that is literally one dead token. $3.68 million market cap, 10K in liquidity. That feels wild, doesn't it? Briar. All right, okay, sorry. BRIAH. My apologies. On Pulse Chain. Holy crap, it's up 67%. Look at that thing. Jesus, what is this? Briar on Pulse Chain. I mean, this is looking crazy. $2.25 million market cap. It's 627 holders. That's it. Man, it still feels quite early on this. It's 100% up. Yeah, fair play. This thing's going to the freaking moon by the looks of it. Again, not financial advice. Just saying. Looks pretty crazy. Is that actually a token? Bear in mind, I've been absolutely yeeted this evening as well. So, yeah, FCK925. Yeah, that one looks wild, by the way. That one looks wild. Oh, yeah, there we go. $2.4 million, down 14%. And, yeah, it looks like it's coming off its all-time high. If I'm honest, it looks like it's donezo, if I'm totally dead honest. I might be wrong. Bear in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. Equally, I am not super clued up on what's going on, but this one looks like it's really struggling to find any level. It broke this support level here. You'd argue it broke this lower support. It looks like it's literally going to the ground. So if you're in it, I would be very mindful. Lauren, what's going on? I'm going to sell my XRP to buy Briar. Holy crap. Obi Joe's going bullish. SSX Pro here for 100 million market cap. What's it called? SSX. Solana Stock Index. Man, you guys know some absolute. I mean, it's $1.9 million market cap. I'm assuming it's this one, by the way. $500,000 in volume. It's a pump fund project. Doing something. It's doing something. So, yeah. I mean, fair play. Like, it's kind of on a bit of a move. So, yeah. Curtis says, Finn Gur Inu. Hey, we're hilarious this evening. Get out of here. Billy on Base. Is it this one here? Launched 15 days ago. $6.41 million market cap. Man, this one looks like it's on a little bit of a pullback, but could be right ready to blast off again. Is it this one, Cheese? Usus Chad took CTO and we hit 6 milli. Now have a flywheel. Oh, nice. Man, honestly, the fact that so many devs just like wreck projects is kind of crazy to me. Like, why go through all the hard work, launch something, to then just like rug it? It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Like, it is genuinely ridiculous. Right, will the power of Bitcoin up a little bit more, by the way? 114 is dialed in. Hopefully we'll get that number back. That would be great news if we can get it over there. So yeah, pretty good news. Pretty good news if you ask me. Getting help from the bonk guy. Who the hell is the bonk guy? I don't think it's me. I'm late. What did I miss? Not a lot, 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗃. Not a lot at all. So yeah, Jack, you missed the... I mean, maybe a little bit. Bonk token dev. Oh, really? Oh, sorry. You mean that project is getting... Right. Okay, I'm with you now. I'm with you now. Did base glitch today, Remco? I don't know. What are you thinking it did? I didn't see anything if it did. But yeah, SSX. Maybe I'll look at it. Go on to X and see SSX. Okay, I'll stick it on my list of things to have a look at after I'll post the live stream. We'll see. But yeah, some of these are moving, man. Yeah, it feels like the older 2021 coins are a little bit quiet. Equally, by the way, ETH Layer 1 looks like it's absolutely moving. Trollcoin, I think we've touched on before. A couple of people came in and talked about that. It is way down, but is starting to move a little bit. Hannah, I think we've looked at this one before as well. Oh, no, this we can't have done. This is a new launch. Doing $4.37 million. Oh, this is such a scam. Look at it. Look at it. Such a scam. Get out of here, Hannah. It's an absolute scam arena. Man, I definitely thought I got that again. I thought it was like Mr. Miyagi in this shit. Another dev I spoke to with the roadmap. Moonfox. Moonfox. Okay, Moonfox looks very early. Is this a bonk launch? Yeah, it is. So bonk launch doing only 15k in volume, so maybe an early play. Again, very high risk. So be mindful of that one. But yeah, Toshi, what's Toshi doing today? Down about 1.2%. Okay, not doing anything crazy. Has this been listed on Coinbase yet? Or am I making that up? I feel like it may be, I feel like it maybe has been done. I feel like it maybe has been done. Two-bit was drawing wobbly lines earlier, 𝗥𝗃𝗃. Yeah, which is crazy. Which is crazy. Yeah, Corey will be big token this bull. Oh, I looked at Corey the other night. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. Did I? 70. Yeah, I looked at this yesterday. This was pumping yesterday. I mean, it's definitely kind of lower end now. It needs to see a reversal in order for it to kind of move. But yeah, feels like it's not doing much. But yeah, I definitely looked at this one last night. Sure I did. Sure I did. Two-bit was drawing wobbly lines earlier. Yeah, I was actually. I was. I don't know why. This is a new mouse as well, so it should like not draw wobbly lines, but maybe it's just, maybe if you zoom in a little bit too far. Should we just try? Hold on a minute. See, that's a nice straight line. See? I think it's when you go super zoomed in that's the problem. Yeah, you're waiting on some Connect 4. Yeah, I mean, that would be good, wouldn't it? That'd be good. Davo's in the building. What's going on, Davo? Coin. Oh man, I'm in like a weird, I don't know if I've shown you guys this. So I'm in this like thing. It's just, and it all just looks a bit of a mess, really. It's literally just turned into a bit of a mess. So I don't know if it's going to do anything. I don't know if it's kind of going to be any good or not. It all feels like it should be good, but it's kind of not playing out like I hoped it would do. But yeah, so I've kind of got these coins here. Look, coin tokens. So I get these unlocked every single day. I get 4.43 coin tokens locked. So you can see I've got like 22 available. And then I have to come over here and I go to this place here, look. And then I can log in here, which brings up a dashboard, which I'm meant to be earning some coins on here, but it's not. And I don't really know what's happening. It's all just like a bit like naff. So I haven't earned anything. I seem to have coins over here, but I don't know what it's doing. It's all just a bit of a mess, to be honest. It's all a bit of a mess. So again, frustrating. What's going on? I don't know. You know, I'm meant to be earning some sort of something here. But who knows? Who knows? It's not a scam. It's a pretty big token. They just really got this bit wrong. Like really, really, really got this. This is a VC investment I did. And they've just got it really wrong, like really badly wrong. And there's like 100 KOLs that are behind all this. And yeah, like just nothing seems to happen. Now, I don't know if it goes through each week and something happens. And I mean, who the hell knows? I'll keep you guys posted anyway. I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, it's on CoinMarketCap. So it's a pretty big, I think it's meant to be. It's is it this one? Yeah, this one. I mean, it's an absolute freaking disaster, by the way. It's down at 13 because people just keep dumping it. But on Mexi and Kraken. So it's one of those where it's like, all right, fine. I'm just going to hold it and see what happens. But yeah, it definitely doesn't feel great, by the way. It definitely doesn't feel great. Best not to become a tattooist with those wobbly lines. Yeah, probably true, actually. What do you think about Polkadot? I think, yeah, not for me. I don't think it's got anything that can really make it happen. I think it's cooked, if I'm dead honest. I think it's cooked, if I'm honest. SSX is nearly 2,000 token holders, token burns, and token locked in. I'll take a look at it. The only reason I'm going to Twitter is because of Billy Goat Tails. I even know that is 2-bit. Do you just want to end the stream, mate, so you can go and do what you need to do? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sorting it, bro. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, anyway, this is not good, by the way. I was actually messaging these people going, have you seen the price of the token? Like, what the hell? You absolute losers. Oh, man. BTC took a massive dump. What the hell? Like, I look away from this for a minute and it's like, oh, yeet. We're just going to like yeet a massive amount of BTC straight into the sell pot. Oh, as someone announced like some sort of tariffs or something. That's normally what happens. Some like scam amount. Justin Goldman Sachs expects the Fed to cut rates. Yeah, we know that. ETH Mega Whale's been doing that. Breaking news. X, the most used app in the UK. Okay, fine. Nothing else really going on. Yeah, nothing really else going on. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. Making me cry, Rainmaker. Yeah. Yeah. Not good. 13 cents. Like an absolute freaking disaster. An absolute disaster. In fact, I might just do this. Shall I just take this, and then post it in the great KOL group I'm in and just be like, hey guys, what is the plan here? Because this is not good. Here we go. I might post it. I might actually get banned here, but this doesn't feel great given the time this is all taken. Also, like many others, I'm still waiting to get any of these tokens. There we go. There we go. Borg. Oh man, I was a VC investor in Borg. Don't tell me that's going crazy. Don't tell me that's going crazy. I'll be so mad. I'll be so mad if that's going crazy. Borg. Where is it? Okay, I don't know where it is. Check Lingo. What's Lingo doing? I could have been an investor in that, but it never really kind of worked out. What's Lingo doing? Ooh. $76 million market cap, down at 3.7. So yeah, I mean, it's not horrendous. I mean, well, no, actually, yeah, it's awful. Actually, it's awful. Yeah, it's awful. Down 93%. Man, I'm glad I didn't get into this one. This is a freaking disaster as well. Look at the volume. The volume's utter garbage. 362K. Yeah, that is dreadful. I was like, oh, maybe it's okay. But actually, no, that is just awful. Awful. Yeah, some of these kind of, some of these kind of crazy plays that go and raise these enormous things. It's like, absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. So, yeah, we'll see. How is Moonboy doing? I have no idea. Tim, I don't know if Tim knows a bit more than I do. Moon, is it just called? It's just called Moon, isn't it? Here it is, Moonboy. 26k market cap, 14k liquidity. It doesn't look like it's done anything since July 23rd. I think the last I saw something of it, they were like moving in together, maybe or something. Is that right? I kind of feel like I saw something somewhere about it, but yeah. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. It looked about as bad as the Marbits chart, if I'm honest. But I don't know. I don't speak to him. I don't really see him any more. I haven't seen him in the live stream for ages, so I'm sure something's going on. But I feel like Tim and a couple of others are a bit closer than this one. MYX Finance. What the actual? What's that doing? MYX. This. Oh my God! Is this what I'm looking at? It's done. What? How do coins do this? Nothing. Boom! 300%. Is this the coin? Is this it? Yeah, MYX Finance. Why has it done that? Like, why has it done that? It's crazy. That is, look at this. Look at this TikTok. That is like the most crazy, like, kaboomer. Up 300%. Pump it 300%. Dump it at the top. Is that kind of how everyone does it? I mean, look, it's still got massive volume coming in. Like, I need to get this fly. It's doing my head in. That's it. Fly away, fly. Yeah, this looks crazy. Like, if you get involved in this sort of stuff, then fair play to you. You know what I mean? It's always, there is a significant risk attached to getting in that. Engage short. Yeah, you're probably not far off. You're probably not far off with that one. So, yeah, pretty painful out there. Was that move in was supposed to put on the chart? Maybe. What's going on, Vern? Sean says Aero. Yeah, Aerodrome Finance is down 73 cents right now. A little bit of pain here on Aero. I'm still pretty optimistic about it. What's the it's always good to see what their staking ratio is though. Bear in mind now, obviously the SEC are like, oh, staking's fine, baby. Don't worry about it. Maximize your potential with staking. Oh shit, it's at 10.9%. Still, I've earned $36. We'll see. I think you could get some like pretty interesting staking, pools coming out. Obviously, with all this kind of good news coming out of the SEC, etc. Could be pretty interesting. Could be pretty interesting if you ask me. So one to worth definitely staying up to. But yeah, what's going on, Vern? Don't forget, Vern and I will be live tomorrow. Are we on TikTok again tomorrow night, Vern? I think we are, aren't we? We're going to be live on TikTok, bringing you the latest and greatest. If anyone wants to come and support us, join us, and get involved with us, then by all means do so. Keeping you dialed in. This the bull market. Nobody sausage. Nobody. Is that what it's called? Nobody sausage. What a logo. It's a $31 million market cap. Like, what the frick? Man, I mean, this might be on its way back up again. It's down 4% on the day. It's is it a moonshot launch? Interesting. Oh, man, I need to get that fly. That fly is, like, literally just flying in front of me all the time. It's winding me up, bro. I'm really curious about what people are adding on liquidity, by the way. So it added 300,000. So it added, like, 33% of its liquidity. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty crazy, doesn't it? That chart's starting to push back to the upside for sure. That is start to go. Bits plays. I didn't even see you jump in there. What's going on, buddy? Holmes will be on TikTok. I feel like you've been banned from it. No, Holmes is there. Holmes is going on there. Flair's going to 100 million, billion, trillion. I hope so. Arrow flying like a skipping rock on water, just waiting to sink. Do you think, Justin? Nah. Base Chain's going to get some pretty bullish news, I think. There was loads of... I saw some stuff around the SEC and Coinbase and a few other bits. So, Mantle, that better not be pumping as well. I sold mine. Sold mine because I was like, it's doing nothing. Mantle. Oh, it's only up 7%. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. MNT, not worried about that one. Yeah. I mean, it's actually up pretty decently as well. Up 88% over the course of the, duration of its life. So, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good if you ask me. What the other one I was thinking of? Mantra I was thinking of. Yeah, Mantra's the one I sold. Mantle I've never owned. Yeah, why touch Mantle? I'm not touching Mantle. But yeah, not for me, really. But yeah, DeFi's pretty interesting right now. Again, I'm not hearing anything too crazy going on. No mega launches, no like super mega stuff. So again, we'll sort of see and sit and see what happens. But yeah, BTC looks like it got stalled out. Looks like that 114 rejection came in pretty strong, back down to 1.26. Rest of the altcoin market pretty flat. ETH could be nice above 3,600 if we get there. Man, the market is just red, red, and red. It is what it is. It is what it is. Usman Chowdhury's in the house. What's going on, Usman? Welcome. Do you think Polybomatic? No, I don't think it's going to make a comeback. I don't think it's all, actually. I find it very similar to things like Arbitrum and all the rest of it. I just don't think it will. Polkadot's the other one that I'm just a bit like, don't see it personally. There's too many other new shiny coins. There's too many other shiny coins. In my opinion, oh, it's not. God's sake, 2-bit. God's sake, 2-bit. So yeah, 21 cents. By the way, it was way higher in the bear market. It was like 55 cents in the bear market. So, you know, it's down 66% all-time high. It's down 45% on the year. I mean, it's up on the month, you could argue. So, you know, is it maybe starting a small reversal? Maybe, but yeah, I mean, even the volume, like 223 milli on 2.21 billion is decent volume actually, but I just don't see what it's going to do versus other coins. That's where I get to, and I if I don't see a reason to maybe get involved with it, then I'm probably not going to bother. Is my opinion. What's happening with Lunk nowadays? I mean, Bleaves talks about Lunk every day. Like, Bleaves has gone super bullish on Lunk again. But I think it's at an all-time low right now, if I'm honest. But yeah, look, Bleeds talks about it every single day. Like, he is, like, super bullish on it. Terra Luna Classic, market module. Like, yeah, Bleeds is... If you want Terra Luna Classic content, Bleeds literally talks about it every single day. Like, Luna... how to make me... That's not one. Luna. I mean, that's what Bleeds all about. So if you are interested... check it out. Obviously, by the way, the only channel you're ever going to need in cryptocurrency is this bad boy. Look at this channel. Bash. We've got our educational videos here at the bottom. We've got any reviews on projects. We've got our live streams every day. Our shorts coming in fresh, as well as all your altcoins and everything else. So if you're ever interested, and again, don't forget, get involved in the community. You can post away. You can actually post on here, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew this. Look at this guy. He looks like he knows what he's talking about. You can actually come over here and post on here. I believe you guys can do it as well. So there I am. Look, 2-bit crypto. I'm just making it happen right now. Making it happen. That's the channel you need to be subscribed to. AI XBT by Virtuals will be playing again at some point. Cruelty made a 38x. Nice. Nice, Jesse. Scamcoin's doing their thing again. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Hear more and more about Poly again. Well, I'll keep close to it. Yeah, but I mean, maybe it doesn't come back. I don't see it personally, but I mean, look, crazier things have happened in this market, haven't there? Crazier things have happened in this market. Hopefully we can get a bit more momentum. I don't know what's, we've got a pretty big day tomorrow, haven't we, on the old calendar. We've got earnings tomorrow. We've got, oh no, sorry, it's next Wednesday, isn't it? Sorry, next Tuesday, CPI data. Sorry, yeah, tomorrow's boring as hell. Jobless claims will be interesting on Thursday, as well as consumer credit maybe. But yeah, outside of that, super boring day. Nothing going to happen. Lisa Cook and Boston Fed President Susan Collins are going to be on a panel doing some, I don't know. Next week's going to be pretty interesting. PPI coming in on Thursday. Man, I won't be here for that. No, bro. We might have to live stream that. See if I can get my missus to do a live stream. We'll talk PPI. But yeah, I'm going to try and get some content out for that one. So I'm here. My last live stream will be, I think I might try and live stream Saturday, because then I won't stream for 6 days after that. I don't think, unless I can kind of make something work while I'm out on holiday. But I can't imagine on holiday my missus is going to sit there and just be like, just let me live stream for an hour. But crazy things have happened. Crazier things have happened. I'm so curious, 2-bit, how did you ever come up with your brand name 2-bit? So whenever I invested in projects, I always thought of what 2 bits of information do I need to look, which was who did it and what was their paying purpose. And secretly, it was a bit of a play on BitBoy Crypto as well, because obviously he was a big player. So it was like, keep it short, keep it snappy. Originally, my name was Crypto Mike, which I'm kind of glad I didn't go with, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, 2-bit, I think 2-bit's kind of snappy now. I kind of like it. It's kind of worked out pretty well, if I'm honest. But yeah, that's why it was like 2 bits of information, and then yeah, BitBoy, 2-bit. I think it works. I think it's pretty snappy. But I would do. It's my name, so yeah. Next Friday, the SEC update. Friday, nothing scheduled. Or is that this Friday? Next Friday, you've got... Yeah, nothing really. Nothing really. Yeah, that's going to be the big one. Core CPI. It'll be interesting to see what medium forecasts look like, because this could be pretty tasty. If this one comes in good, bear in mind employment data came in bad, then you would argue and say, well, there is no way on green earth that old Jezza can't cut interest rates. They skyrocketed again. I think it was like 91% yesterday. So 89.2% likely of a rate cut. 3 rate cuts into the end of the year. Again, it's the 15th, isn't it? So it's 10 days. Oh, man, I missed it. I so nearly got that then. It's haunting me in front of my screen. Yeah, so allegedly a week on Friday. A week on Friday, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't hold much hope out. I feel like they just need to just end it and move on. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, rather than keep messing around, delaying the inevitable, it's like, just do it. Just say it's over. Everyone can move on. No one needs to stress about it anymore. And yeah, it's all like finito, but doesn't feel like it's going in that direction, does it, at the minute? To be honest. Anyway. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Right. Jasmine's dad. What? Jasmine? Zach Reactor, thank you so much for the roses. Bosh. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Anthony Simpson's in the house. Well, what's going on, pal? Right. Anyway, Bitcoin is at 113.5. So definitely a little bit of a sell-off over the course of the last hour, albeit did get a big candle up. Just unfortunately missed out on breaking 114. That would have been interesting to see how it moves. So maybe we get a little bit more momentum into the close this evening. Let's take a quick look at the pre-markets. Always worthwhile just seeing what's going on here. Again, it's very early to look at the pre-markets, but I think it does give us an indication as to maybe what's coming. We want to look at the Nikkei and the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. They're the two we're interested in. They look slightly better than they did yesterday. They actually looked pretty pants yesterday. They look better. FTSE looks like it might be okay. And then the US markets at the minute look a little bit bearish. So yeah, maybe we get a little bit, albeit I think this was similar yesterday and we saw market dump. So worth thinking about. I love going 2-bit beatboxes. Thanks, man. Thanks. Zach, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it. Alex Rodriguez joining the live as well. What's going on, man? Good to see you as always. I appreciate everybody jumping in. Man, I tell you what, my back is killing me. I need a new chair, bro. I need a new chair. That's on my list of things to get when I get back from holiday. Gonna get a new chair. Oh, it's like proper, like just base of my back. Live streaming too much. Maybe I need to go to 5 days a week instead of 6. Maybe I need to take another night off. What do you reckon? Earn XRP? Yeah, I saw that. There was a, I can't remember what it's called now, but yeah, there's a protocol way you can do it. I think there will be more of that, by the way. Now the SEC has gone, yeah, liquid staking's fine. Watch out. Watch out. Those, yeah, I know. Is there not like, normally there isn't there. Normally there is, but yeah, it doesn't look like it on this occasion. Sorry. It's pretty, it's like, oh, Jesus. Let's turn that off. Let's turn it off. Solana Romero shop. Yeah, I like Sol. All of my Solana is staked. Pretty optimistic about where it's going to go. It just needs to kind of get moving, really. Just needs to kind of move a little bit. But yeah, long term, I'm pretty optimistic about Sol. That's why all of mine is still staked as well. So I haven't unstaked it. Still locked in. Still think we're going to the moon. And yeah, I think Solana being and having such a big ecosystem that it does, it's hard to believe that it's not going to. That's just my opinion. I know many people are like, nope, Solana's cooked. It's going to zero, blah, 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 blah. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'll keep stacking Sol. You can stack whatever the hell you want. Yeah, maybe I need to get one of them. That'd be definitely. Paul's not here. 2-bit stop begging. Yeah, imagine that. Just like a massage chair while I'm sat chilling. That'd be pretty good news. That would be pretty good news. We'll have to see. By the way, the chat rate this evening's pretty slow. My indicator's telling me it's at 1. That's not good, you know. The chat rate of the stream at the most recently available time. Oh, it moved to 3. That means you lot just aren't chatting in the stream. You're like, oh, well, it's all finished. All will run up soon, Zach. I think so as well, yeah. I think so. Like I said, I'm very optimistic. I think ETH's definitely in for it. I think we could see an ETH staking ETF next week. Like, I really think we could get that. I think that's why we've got some positioning on BlackRock. I think that's why we've seen a little bit of selling. Again, we'll see where it comes next week. Like, could be pretty interesting. Could be pretty interesting. And then I think we've then got expectations of ETFs finalized by October, I think I want to say. So yeah, stay locked in because I think it's about to get wild. Man, this bite is about to get wild as well. This bite is like absolutely kicking my ass. Absolutely kicking my ass. Yeah, I just realized like TikTok's a bit wild, isn't it? Like I need to sort my internet out. I definitely need to see that. Get one of them pound machine massage chairs that you get in shopping centers. Do you think just sit here, just like that would be pretty nice, actually. That would be pretty nice for sure. What time are we on? 21:58. Right, we're nearly done. We're nearly out of here. Market's definitely just a little bit flat. Nothing too wild. It's all going to be about tomorrow, isn't it? No real big catalyst. No real big news that's going to come in. Nothing that's going to save us. We're just going to freaking zero. Ah! Someone save us. We need someone. We need Sailor to come in and buy like, you know, $4 billion worth or something like that. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Hey, thank you for your awesomes. I appreciate that. Thank you so much indeed. Bring it in. Don't forget, we will be live here twice tomorrow. The usual show, and then I'm back on again 10:30 UK time with none other than one of my moderators and subscribers to the channel, Mr. Crypto Vern. So I'm excited about that. That'll be good news. Thanks, Vern. Legend. Chat's gone flat. Yeah, it has. You guys are not chatting as much as you normally should do. Like, come on. Forced interaction is a good news story. It's a good news story. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, you little twat. It flew off. It's literally taunting me, right? It's coming as close as it can. 2 doses of 2-bit. What a treat. Yeah, you get it. 2 doses, 2 doses. You better believe it, Obi Joe. You better believe it. Only 1 if you're here on YouTube, though. You get 2 if you're on TikTok. Imagine that. God's favorite. What's going on, pal? Welcome. Appreciate you being here as always. Has 420 just come in, banned everyone and gone? Man, that 420 guy's an absolute chopper, isn't he? I can keep writing stuff if you really want, yeah. Man, as if 420 just came in, banned everyone and left. What a guy. What a guy. I didn't mean to do that. Right, anyway, so we're done DeFi. Not really not anything going crazy on there. There's no real new news coming in. A little bit about 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗁, which I'm surprised about. I thought that wouldn't be a thing. And, oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. We might have some news. Elon Musk retweeting something. A few days ago, a gang of about a dozen young men tried to assault a woman in a car. And a Doge team member saw what was happening, ran to defend her, and was severely beaten to the point of concussion. But he saved her. Is it time to federalize DC? Crime in Washington, DC is totally out of control. Local youth is gambling. Wow. Wow. I wonder if the old team's going to get back together. You know, Musk and Trump. Do you reckon Elon Musk and Trump are going to get back together? There you go. That's my contribution. Equals MC squared. What's going on, pal? Welcome to you. I mean, yeah. Are they going to get the old group back together? Is Trump? I mean, the whole like Elon Musk party seems to have kind of dissipated, doesn't it? That seems to have kind of gone by the wayside. Not really doing anything. Man, how does it keep missing? How do I keep missing that fly? Like what? Come on, bro. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Joe, do a poll. Okay, yeah, let's do a poll. Start a poll. Will Elon and Trump get back together? Question mark. Gotta be quicker than that. What's going on, Vern? I mean, I think I missed it. I'm not sure what it was. Killer Moth Black. Honestly, that moth flew in my freaking face yesterday. It flew in my face. Curtis, we need to agree it earlier. We definitely need to agree it earlier. And then we could do it, but yeah. Oh, were you referring to me getting the fly, Vern? Yeah. I just realized that's probably what you were talking about. Right. Bitcoin is pushing a little bit. Come on, BTC. Let's get over the line. Let's get a nice little move back to the upside. Everyone wants to see it. Everyone wants to see you continue to push. Come on, bro. Where's all my charts gone? What, have I just clicked on the wrong thing here? Hold on a minute. There we go. There we go. Right, let's see it. Come on. Yeah, the fly is officially taunting me. I'm not scared of it, though. Just before anyone starts, like, typing in the chat, oh, too bit scared of flies. I'm not scared of flies, right? I am fine. Flies are flies. Small cap companies are piling to ETH, now holding $3.5 billion. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? That is pretty interesting indeed. Lots of small companies are buying Ethereum. So there we go. Right, how's the poll getting on? 55% of you think that Trump and Musk might get back together again. That could be pretty interesting, couldn't it? That indeed could be very, very interesting indeed, Mr. 2-Bit. Okay, yeah, nice one. Cool. Good news, if you ask me. Good news. Right. Play Rocket League. I play Rocket League on an evening, but it's like after I'd done... See, I define all this as work, so it's like go and see my missus, come back in, do my content, send it to my editor, send my thumbnails off to my thumbnail editor, then do my shorts, then I'll let myself play a little bit of Rocket League. So, yeah. But it's normally pretty late on, so if anyone's up at like, you know, like last night, people were still up at like 2 in the morning, you crazies. Then yeah. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, we will do something, Endo. So, yeah, I mean, obviously with the whole Marbit situation at the minute, which if you're not sure about, jump in the Telegram, there's a message in there. It's kind of a bit of a like, you know, is what it is really. And yeah, I'm not saying that we won't do it, but at the same time, the channel's cooking right now. And I think it's cooking because we're keeping very consistent with our cryptocurrency message as opposed to a little bit like all over the place. So we'll definitely do something. I just don't know when. Yeah, they are wild, those bot flies. Yeah, absolutely wild. No, Obi-Joe, partly because TikTok's a little bit weird and partly because it's all in the Telegram. So people just need to go and see it in the Telegram. I don't want to talk about it on a live stream. But again, go in there. There's a message in there and it'll explain everything that's happening. So that's where I would leave that. So if you haven't already seen it, go and see it. Good. Right. And if you, Obi, if you got any further questions, you've got my DM. So just send me a DM if you're not sure or you want to ask anything. But yeah, it's pretty much all explained in there and it probably gives you a bit of a view as to what's happening. AVAX, I'm going to leave it at this point. Down 6%. Still very bullish. Watch for gaming sector going kaboom. And then I think you're going to see AVAX start to print. Lots of good news. And the other day, for the first time, AVAX actually broke to the upside and outperformed other altcoins, which it hasn't done for ages. And it actually had a pretty solid run. By the way, just to let you know, gaming is down in terms of total volume right now. So again, down 2.3% on market cap. And again, in the last 30 days, we are actually seeing the fact that volume is just a little bit down. However, it is growing. So I think when you start to see gaming move, AVAX is going to be the one that's going to move as well. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, pretty excited to see what that looks like. And I am an investor in AVAX. The only thing that annoys me about it is you can't stake it and you can't make your coins work for you, which I don't like. But anyway, outside of that, I'm pretty bullish. Anyway, with that being said, everybody, I am out of here. We'll be back tomorrow night. Don't forget, 2 shows live on TikTok. I'll be here, and then I'll be on TikTok at 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. in the UK, and then I'm back live on TikTok with none other than CryptoVern. So come and join us tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll see a more bullish outlook in the markets. There are, however, some bargains still out there. Looks like Bonk is heading to retest that line, and you've got things like Ethereum, as well as Aerodrome Finance, and even Casper is now under 8 cents. So, well, 8.5 cents. So pretty bullish indeed. Right. With that being said, everybody, enjoy the jazzy music and I will catch you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.